Hello, and welcome to the Vlogging Pod. Tonight, or yeah, I guess I can say tonight, since we're after 5. I know this is out of our normal realm, but so is our society right now. With that saying, I want to take a deeper dive into a couple issues that came to light for me today, um, with our democracy and challenging on our moral compass. These seem unrelated, um, but bear with me. The first segment, I'd like to discuss Pope Francis's, who took an aim at our policies and dehumanization and marginalization of people on our borders. In a pointed letter to the American Catholic bishops, the Pontiff condemned mass deportations, saying, "What is built on the basis of force and not on the truth about the equal dignity of every human being begins badly and will end badly." This isn't just rhetoric. Francis has long championed compassions over coercion, reminding us that migration crisis is not a criminal matter, but a human one. He noted that many migrants are fleeing extreme poverty, persecution, and environmental collapse. To lump these people together as illegal or criminal is not only factually wrong, it destroys the very dignity of human life. The Pope's message is clear. Policies that rely on force and fear only deepen social divides and create vulnerability among entire families. As we hear his words echoing from newsrooms like Reuters and The Guardian, we are forced to ask ourselves, what kind of nation do we want to be? This comes from theguardian.com. Now, let me shift gears just a tad and talk about a proposal that was emerged from two corners of Congress. H.R. 22, a resolution intended to amend our Constitution's term limits, in effect to allow a president to serve a third term. This proposal, introduced by Representative Andy Oggs, is designed explicitly with the idea of extending presidential power. In simple terms, it seeks to undermine the very principles that were hard won by our forefathers to prevent an over concentration of power in the executive branch, allowing any president, even one as controversial as Trump, to serve a third term. It isn't just a political maneuver, it's a fundamental attack on our system and checks and balances. Our Constitution, through the 22nd Amendment, was established to ensure a regular transfer of power and to keep the presidency from becoming a permanent office. Yet, here we are, witnessing a proposal that will literally rewrite our amendments to favor a political figure. It is not only a betrayal of democratic ideas, but it also sends a dangerous message that rules our republic can be bent when it suits political ambitions. I find this especially galling when contrasted with the Pope's call for respect for human dignity. Whether in how we treat immigrants or how we govern, we cannot claim to stand for justice and equality if we allow constitutional safeguards to be eroded for short-term political gain. This comes from oggs.haas.gov. My closing thoughts are as such. Today's discussions lay bare a stark contrast. On one side, a moral leader, the Pope, reminds us that society built on compassion, inclusivity, and respect for the vulnerable is the only way forward. On the other hand, there is an attempt by some to twist our constitutional limits in the name of partisan advantage. Both issues, though seemingly separate, underscore a common theme. When power is wielded without conscience, whether at the border or in the halls of Congress, our democracy and our humanity is at risk. I invite you to reflect on these topics and join the conversation on social media. How do you feel when leaders on every level seem willing to sacrifice principles for power? I think we're at a crossroads, one that dabbles heavily in our conscience. Thank you for listening. Until next time, bye bye for now.